in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, they have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Back to pass, it's Carr. Makes the grab. Finds some fresh air. Ripping through the defense. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Irish! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback, because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Handoff to the lone back. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, the running back has it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, give on the inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. Breaks into the open. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Tigers are marching down the field. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Always. Play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
And the missed connection on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, going to the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Catch in the middle, it's Kane. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Back to pass, it's Carr. Complete to the right. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And Auburn is ready. Back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking downfield, it's Knight. Takes a hit as he fires. That's caught. It's Davidson. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive players.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Turning it on. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And the old school toss play, huh? A little just toss to the right, get the running back on the run. A little bit more space, too, out wide where you can see, like, oh, where am I going to go? Where's the hole as opposed to when you run right up the gut. So I like the mix-up. I like changing it up, tossing that fast guy and get him on the perimeter.
Hey, man, I played with Tiki Barber and the Giants, Frank Gore and the 49ers, LaDainian Tomlinson in the Senior Bowl. These guys wanted to catch passes in our offense. Even though they knew sometimes they were the third or fourth read in the progression, they were hoping I was going to throw them a football. And it is so nice as a quarterback to know that you've got running backs like that that want to be involved in the passing game.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man. It's Knight. Got his man on the outside. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking for the time with the extra point. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll go right back to the run. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if I'm the running back, I'm really like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Going to swing it on second down. Lofts one high and deep. And the DB right with him to knock it away. The Irish will need to move the sticks on third and long to keep this drive going.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage, knocking that ball away and doing it clean? No PI on that one.
He's going to run it. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They opened the lane and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Finds his tight end. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Love the way he didn't just run to a spot. He found the cushion in the zone and got himself open for the first down.
Yeah, and you're taught to find that space. You know, don't run right into a zone defender who's sitting there looking at the quarterback and looking at you. So much creativity with routes now and being able to just have subtle moves one way, come back the other way. Nice job by the tight end finding that hole in the zone.
They'll toss it to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers in the hurry-up. off the RPO. Fire right, trying to convert. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Auburn going to work with another first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Henderson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Off play action. That's caught. It's Henderson. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Singleton. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Might be looking to run. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Going to look downfield again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth down stop. Got it in the middle, it's Davidson. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that everything just right with a big play coming. This play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Line of scrimmage is the 2, and they can pick up the first down here, but going for the touchdown here on 4th and short. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Ball is spotted at the 2. They can get a first down without getting a touchdown. They'll go for it here on 4th and short. He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, Tigers. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the air, it's Carr. Finds space on the right. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket.
On third down, he drops the throw. Finds a man by himself. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do.
Oh, he's got some space. Got some room under the goal line. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that? You get the touchdown, a chance to tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
On the move from inside his 5. Gets it out to the 33 before he goes out of bounds. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think he'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. Rush is on him. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half,
there he goes. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Davidson. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Tigers are rolling down the field. They're going to run it. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Under fire. Inside the 30. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Henderson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henderson. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has it on the doorstep. Slams ahead. Back's going for the goal line. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Tigers headed quickly to the line. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Dropping back, it's Knight. Right on the money. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. This drive will open from the 15. On the option. Now the pitch. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Ready to fire from the pistol. Keep it on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Irish needing just inches for the first down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Here's the handoff. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Knight. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. What tremendous vision to find the crease and explode through it. He's down to the 31. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a 1st down in the red zone at the 14. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. He has been unstoppable. The ultimate dual threat. Positively Cam-tastic.
Yeah, and that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
wide open on the right. 30. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible, because he'll make it happen.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Knight. They're working that left side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Henderson. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Makes the catch. It's Henderson. And they swarm him under.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Trying play action. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. A play action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute the play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you, and you have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, you whip your head back around. Oftentimes, it's too late. You saw that right there.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. From the gun, running back gets the give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's got it on the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Dropping back, it's Carr. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Irish trying to strike gold in this red zone trip. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to run, it's Love. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to line of scrimmage. Man, oh man.
At least create a hole so your running back has a chance.
Touchdown! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown the first game. They do it again here. These two are on the same page.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So here comes the Auburn offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not
Turning it on! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here come the Irish, back on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity.
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. The Irish send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll give it to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The sure hands, it's Coleman. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return. Play to get the football back. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. They are pinned deep in their own territory. They'll snap it from their own 4 to start the drive. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Love. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And with that last play call on 2nd down, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get in position to kick a game-winning field goal with no time left on the clock. This is a critical 3rd down, though, and if you get this, you can keep bleeding the clock to put yourself in that position.
Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Offense in a bunch formation. He might want another play. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
This late in the game, 4th quarter, go time, we got to make plays. We got to go to those things that really, really work well. We can't waste too many more downs. I know it's 3rd down coming up, but we got to put this thing in full throttle.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Complete to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these 2 teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
First play of the first possession. Looking to pass. It's Carr. Tight end finds a soft spot. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. They'll run it to the right. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on second and goal. Trying to bull his way in. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A gut check on the doorstep. 3rd and goal here in overtime. Direct snap. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They'll try to strike first with a field goal in overtime. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. And he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw for it. Quickly complete. Oh, what a cut! He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. A touchdown ends the game here in overtime. It's 1st and goal. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off like there was.